What's up everybody? Welcome back to another Blu-ray collection update and unboxing. If you all don't know me, I'm David and I review movies over at cinemadeviant.com. I started doing this as a way to give people a heads up as to what's coming out now and in the upcoming weeks as far as Blu-rays and DVDs go. In this video we have a pretty good amount to take a look at, so let's just go ahead and just jump right in. First up is Unforgettable, and this is starring Rosario Dawson and Katherine Heigl. And this one comes out July 25th from Warner Brothers Home Entertainment. I will be honest, I am not a big Katherine Heigl fan. I like Rosario Dawson a lot, and that's probably the only reason that I'm going to give this movie a chance. It kind of looks like the typical single white female type of plot, that kind of thing. They tend to do those a lot and kind of rehash those kind of plots. But some of them can be good. I don't mind a good thriller here and there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back here. If you guys don't know what it's about, we'll zoom in a little bit so you can pause it. Special features as well. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this open. Alright, does come with a digital copy. And with the typical, Warner Brothers releases, it's very basic disc art, just black with the logo there on top. So you can see here goes the DVD copy and then the Blu-ray on this side, and then here goes the front, back, and spine for Unforgettable. This one does come out, like I said, July 25th from Warner Brothers Home Entertainment. All right, so I don't know, how do you guys feel about like these kind of thrillers? Not a lot of them catch my interest. Some of them are really good. I've seen a couple, I think maybe one or two within the past like year or two, I think something like that were actually pretty decent. The names escape me right now. But so what do you guys think about movies like this? Let me know in the comments. Next up is one I'm really looking forward to checking out. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. I did already pre-open it because I was going to check it out. I just didn't have the time. But it's Resident Evil Vendetta. I love these movies, and this one is out now from Sony Pictures Home Entertainment, and this is the 4K version. Does have 4K Ultra HD, Blu-ray, and a bonus disc. Doesn't have digital copy apparently, but it does come with a bonus disc with a couple more features on it. I love these Resident Evil CG movies. I'm a big fan of them. I feel like maybe they should just start going this route. As far as the movies are concerned, they can do a lot more with CG animation, I feel like, and especially the last one. I can't remember what it was called. The last one was really good. I thought it was really excellent. They had Lickers in there too. Lickers are probably some of my favorite Resident Evil baddies, enemies and stuff like that. So that's gonna be really cool. Does have Chris Redfield in it. Rebecca Chambers is back. And then Leon Kennedy as well. And I believe we have two Power Rangers voicing characters in here. Aaron Cahill from Time Force, Power Rangers Time Force, voices Rebecca Chambers, and then Jason Font. I think he voices one of the guards, one of the military troops in there. So that's pretty cool. All right, so check out the back here, and I bet you anything it's gonna look awesome in 4K. Get a closer look there. Special features. Super cool. Right. Okay, cool. See, and this is what I like about Sony's, like, I guess multiple disc releases. They have here, the 4K on this side, the Blu-ray on this side, and then they have this cool little, this little inner part here, this holder, that it actually clips. You can hear it. It clips so that way it doesn't move around or flop around inside the case. That's pretty cool. And then there goes the bonus disc there, Blu-ray as well. This one actually, I'm surprised it has some disc art on it. Super cool. All right, and then here goes the front, back, and spine for Resident Evil Vendetta, and that is out now from Sony Pictures Home Entertainment. I might just go ahead and try to scoop up the Steelbook as well at Best Buy. Best Buy has an exclusive Steelbook. I didn't get a chance to get it when it came out last week. But I'm trying to plan on getting a couple more steelbooks, just personal pickups, pretty soon. So be on the lookout for those probably. Next up is another one that's out now, and this is The Fate of the Furious. Fast and the Furious 8. This one is out now from Universal Studios Home Entertainment. If you've seen the rest of the Fast and Furious movies, you kind of know what to expect already. From this movie, it's a ridiculous action movie. I'm not gonna lie though, they are some of my favorite, I guess, movies to watch. I like to watch an action movie every now and then that I just don't have to think. I mean, it's just boom, 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 explosion, explosion, race cars, and da, da, da. Sometimes it's good to just pop in a movie and not think about a plot or anything like that. And these movies kind of do just that for me, anyway. I like them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fan. This one, however, I think it's getting to a point where they're getting maybe a little too ridiculous. To the point where if you go into it and you're not like suspending disbelief, then you're just going to be rolling your eyes the whole time at every single thing that they do, because it's pretty out there. It really is. Like, there's numerous times in this movie where I watched it twice. Okay, I watched it the first time, and I just watched it just to watch it. And I kind of watched it the second time to kind of like look at certain things or what have you. And I was like, yeah, he should have been dead there. He should have been dead there. He should have been dead there. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of those kind of moments in this movie, especially. But yeah, it's fun. It's just it's a fun movie. As you can see here, I'm not a fan of the I guess the fact that they do have the extended edition only on digital, though. That kind of sucks. I thought, they should have at least, unless they did it like super last minute, and they didn't have time to include it on the disc. That's probably the only reason why I would see why they would do something like that. There you go. Let's go and pop this open. And I did pre-open this one already because I did have to review it really quickly last week. So, alright, it does come with digital copy. And then the typical Universal type of, disc art here. The reflective disc art with the logo on top. And then the 4K. The 4K actually has some really cool disc art there. You can see. That's one of those moments in this movie. As you can see, there's a submarine, cars, and all that stuff on ice. That's one of those moments that I'm talking about where I was like, yeah, a lot of you guys would have been dead. But, again, fun movie. It really is. And this one is out now, like I said, from Universal Studios Home Entertainment. Alright, next up is a movie that I'm really looking forward to checking out because I'm a fan of the director, I'm a fan of the cast, and it's set in Austin, Texas, which is like right down the way from me. I love Austin. Shout out to Austin out there. Any of you guys from Austin? What's up? Anyway, and that's Song to Song. So I've heard many good things about this movie. Haven't had the chance to check it out yet. But it's just one of those things. It's written and directed by Terrence Malick. I'm a big fan of his. So big fan of his work. So it looks super cool. You can see here. Want to see what it's about? Looks like there's only one special feature, which is a little bit of a bummer. But I mean, what can you do? I'm just going to pop this open. Alright. Here goes the inside here. No interior artwork. Very basic disc art here. Which is, pretty much to be expected. It's blue with the reflective logo there. And then here goes the front, back, and spine for Song to Song, which is out now from Broad Green Pictures. I always have the hardest time saying that studio's name, Broad Green. I think I said Broad Breen one time. But yeah. So super cool. I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. This is probably going to be one that I'm going to be watching tonight, most likely. All right, next up is one that garnered a little bit of a controversy for a while there when they were making it, and I totally understand it. I get it. I really do. And I don't know why Hollywood does stuff like that. You know, with they whitewash a lot and stuff like that. It bothers me. It doesn't bother me to the point where it's going to like totally ruin a movie for me, unless it's just like completely left field. You know what I mean? But that one is Ghost in the Shell, starring Scarlett Johansson. Now, like I said, you know, there was a lot of controversy with her being cast in the lead, and I get it. I really do. Because Ghost in the Shell is it's a classic anime. You know, it's based on a classic anime. Basically, Scarlett Johansson's character is she gets killed, and basically they put her mind into a body. You know, it's like I guess you could call it like an android body, and she, you know, goes on being herself. And they kind of recruit her to be basically like a cop against cybercrimes and things like that. So it's a very interesting story. It really is. And I will just say it right now. I liked it. I actually really liked it. It was pretty true to the anime. The anime, I have not seen the anime in about maybe 10 years or something like that. But from what I remember, it was true to the anime. And I got to check out the anime again and actually give it a good comparison. But I thought they did a great job. I thought even Scarlett Johansson was good. It did feel a little weird seeing her in this movie. But I thought the performance was well. You know, I thought everybody else was really good in their own respective way. The story was really interesting. Yeah, you know, there was moments in there that I didn't remember because, like I said, it's been so long since I've seen the anime. But it really is an interesting tale. You know, I mean, and it poses a lot of questions as to, you know, where we're going with AI and things like that in our society right now, in our, you know, time right now. So it really is an interesting you know, story to look at. It reminds me a lot of the way I felt after seeing Ex Machina. Ex Machina, I felt the same way. I'm like, man, that is crazy. That is insane. You know, people can just drop, I guess, memories and things like that into somebody, and it's, I don't know. I can go on about this. I really could. But here you go. Here goes the back here if you guys want to see what it's about and see the special features as well. Now, this slipcover is pretty cool. I do appreciate the slipcover a bit because it has like this shininess to it, almost like a foil. Like a foil, it's like a foil cover, like from a comic book. So that's really cool. I like that. Let's go ahead and pop this open. All right. Does come with a digital copy. All right, and very basic disc art there. You can see here, just the basic blue. This is Paramount usually does that on their stuff, and then the black, solid black with the white logo, 4K disc on this side. And then here goes the front, back, and spine for Ghost of the Shell on 4K Ultra HD. This one is out July 25th from Paramount. So this is definitely one I think all I guess controversy aside with the casting, I suggest checking it out if you have not. I think you might be surprised, you know, how much it is in tone and it feels like the anime itself. So it's really good. I really do recommend it. Super cool. All right, next, and then to top it off, Best Buy is doing a steelbook, an exclusive steelbook for this that looks pretty sick. I might be picking that one up as well. Next up is one that I actually made a joke about not that long ago, and it's just so funny that it just came in the mail. This one is The Circle. And this one's starring Emma Watson and Tom Hanks. It does come out August 1st from Lionsgate. Now, if you've seen the trailers to it, it looks super interesting. It's just like almost like, it reminds me of, what's that movie? Antitrust. I actually really liked Antitrust back in the day with Ryan Phillippe and, I can't remember the other guy's name. But anyway, it was basically, it felt very much like a Bill Gates, Steve Jobs type of scenario with like scheming and stuff in the background. And I'm interested to see Tom Hanks as a villain. It's been, I can't say that I've ever really seen him as a villain before. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I am, let me know in the comments which one it is. But it has me really, really intrigued. So yeah, I'm definitely stoked to watch this one. This one just came in actually just yesterday, I think. All right, and then there goes the back there. If you guys want to see what it's about, and the special features as well. All right, let's go ahead and pop this open. I just realized that none of these had like those stickers on top lately. All right, it does come with digital copy. Maybe they're doing away with them. Good. Wait. All right. So here goes the Blu-ray here, which has some really cool disc art. Basically the cover right there, but I love disc art. And then the basic DVD copy, which is the typical grayed out, grayed out disc art that Lionsgate does with the reflective logo there, reflective text. And then here goes the front, back, and spine for The Circle, which comes out August 1st from Lionsgate. This one looks super cool. If you have seen it, let me know what you think about it in the comments. No spoilers, though. Anyway. All right. Next up is one I've never heard of, actually. So I'm actually, again, when there's a movie that I've never heard of before, I get kind of pumped, and that's The Lovers. And this one comes out August 1st as well from Lionsgate, starring Deborah Winger and Tracy Letts. Yeah. It says, a love so strong that it can survive marriage. Wow. And then here goes the back here. You guys wanna see what it's about? Alright, let's go ahead and pop this open. No sticker. Alright. Does come with a digital copy. And then the typical, again, Lionsgate disc art here. Does have the reflective logo right there as well. And then there goes the front, back, and spine for The Lovers, which comes out August 1st from Lionsgate. I mean, it seems like it's going to be an interesting, funny movie. It looks like it's going to be it's a comedy. I don't want to say a romantic comedy, but more on the comedy side about just marriage, So, if you're not married, you may not dig it. I'll just say, I don't know. Or if you're not, you know what, I'm not even going to say married. I'll say if you're not a little older, like that's probably my kind of movie. Me and my wife's kind of movie. All right, next up is one that I didn't even know was out. I didn't realize, they had a show for this, and it's Shooter, season 1. So starring Ryan Phillippe. And it looks like it is on USA? New season this summer on USA. Bonus includes making of Shooter. Right. You guys want to see what it's about? That's really for a show. I don't know how many episodes it is. We'll find out in a minute. But it looks like there's only one bonus feature, which kind of sucks. Unless it's a pretty good lengthy, making of. Does say from executive producers Mark Wahlberg and Steven Levinson. All right, let's go ahead and pop this open. All right, so it looks like it is 10 episodes, which isn't bad. Anything longer than that nowadays is like, oh, it's like a task to watch sometimes. Except for like shows like The Flash and stuff like that. That could be 40 episodes a season. I'll be okay. All right, so it does have like a little advertisement there. Now I do like when they do stuff like this, and they do like the episode guide as interior artwork. So I appreciate that instead of having like the little insert sometimes. So that way you open it and you can see it right there. Which episode's what. We have disc 1 and then disc 2. So I'm going to assume 5 episodes each disc. Yeah, it doesn't say, but yeah, I guess it's safe to assume at this point. It sounds really interesting. I will definitely give it a shot. TV, I watch a lot of TV. I'm not gonna lie, and so me and my wife watch a lot of TV. So this is something I'm willing to give it a shot. I kind of actually don't mind, the acting of Ryan Felipe. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped, and it's from executive producer Mark Wahlberg. He's an executive producer on there, so it's gonna be full of action. I guess I could say that. As long as he doesn't show up and be like, "Hey, look, it's a Transformer," then I think I'll be okay. And that one is out now from Universal Studios Home Entertainment. All right, next up is one I'm really excited to see. And the reason I pause is because I've kind of had this this connection with this person for so many years, and I'm sure a lot of people have as well. He's meant a lot to me as a person, as a person in entertainment. He kind of shaped the way I became and the stuff that I was into growing up. And that's Stan Lee. This is with great power, the Stan Lee story. I'm super excited to watch this. Just the idea of him, being this guy, creating this world of heroes, from Marvel, and it blows my mind. It really does. That this a man, I can just picture him walking through his office, just popping off ideas. There's been many stories of weird Stan Lee stories where he would walk up to an artist and say, I want Dr. Doom to no, what was it? I want it was Iron Man. So I want Iron Man to have a nose on his mask, and the guy would be like, oh, okay. So he would draw him with the nose, and there's a couple of issues of Iron Man with him with like a nose on his mask, and then a couple days later he would see him drawing what he asked for, and then he'd go up to the guy and be like, why does he have a nose? So I see Stan Lee as like this mad genius scientist dude, that he can be so eccentric sometimes, and the way he talks, this is why I'm excited about this documentary, is that the way he talks, the way he tells stories, it could be just about him, meeting his wife, rest in peace, Mrs. Lee, but it could be little things like him, walking to the grocery store, and the way he tells it, the way he's a great storyteller, the way he talks, I could sit and listen to him for hours and hours and hours. But anyway, yeah, I'm super stoked to check this one out. As you can see here, it is actually it's out now from Wogo USA. So I highly suggest picking this one up. I haven't even watched it yet, but if you are a comic fan, if you are a fan of Stan Lee, Stan the Man, then I highly suggest picking this one up. It's going to be very informative about his life, and it's just stuff like that just blows my mind, how a man can create all these characters that are now staples in a lot of people's lives. As you can see here goes the front, and then you guys want to see here, the back, and it does have special features as well at the bottom. Yeah, so I mean, if it wasn't for him creating these characters, I don't know where I'd be right now, to be honest with you. You know, really cool. So you can see here is disc 1 and then disc 2. Super cool disc art. I love it. And then it looks like there's an alternate cover here that I guess you could use this one instead. Like flip it around. Super cool. I like that. Man, Wogo really really outdid themselves with this one. All right. So, like I said, super excited to check this one out. If you have already seen it, let me know your thoughts on it. And you know what? Just let me know your greatest or your I guess your favorite Marvel hero. I'm curious. You know, or if Stan Lee himself has impacted you in some way, let me know. I would love to hear it. Next up is another movie I've never heard of. Terror in a Texas Town. I live in Texas, so I am excited. This one is out now from Arrow Academy. I think I've had too much caffeine today. I think so. I've had about 6 Red Bulls and 4 cups of coffee, something like that. So yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and pop this open. I'm joking. I don't drink that much caffeine. I drink a lot, but no. All right, here goes the back here. If you guys want to check this out. All right. I love the art. It's so minimal, but it looks super cool. I dig it a lot. Like Arrow Academy, you really can't go wrong with their stuff. It does have a cool little booklet in here. Right on. It does have some photos and production notes and things of that nature. All right. And then there goes the Blu-ray disc right there. Same disc art pretty much as the cover. And then the alternate cover there. I kind of like that. I don't know why. That looks really cool. I don't know. Super cool. Anyway, I have another movie now that I've never seen before, and of course, if it's an Arrow release, I'm definitely going to be checking it out. Looks super interesting. All right, and then like I said, that one is out now from Arrow Academy. Next up is Stormy Monday, and this one is out now as well from Arrow Video. I want to say that I remember this movie. Because usually, I don't know about you guys, but growing up, I didn't have cable. So we used to watch this basic TV, local TV. And on like Saturdays and Sundays, they used to play, I think it was like Channel 20 here. They used to play like these random movies like after like 10 o'clock or something. I want to say that I remember this movie being played around that time. Don't quote me on it, but I think so. I don't know. I'll have to watch it again and see if I remember it. I watched a lot of weird movies over the weekends, just growing up, because I was like super bored. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop this open. All right. And does star Melanie Griffith, Tommy Lee Jones, Sting, and Sean Bean. I bet you he dies in this movie. He dies in every movie, man. Anyway, all right. Here goes the back here. All right, super cool. Cool booklet, like always, with pictures, Sean Bean. Production notes, Tommy Lee Jones. Alright, more production notes. Super cool. Sting. Roxanne, you don't have to turn on the red light. It's the caffeine. I'm sorry. I really apologize. If you're new to this channel, I don't normally act this crazy. Okay, so I super apologize to you. All right, so here goes the this is the Blu-ray here, and then the DVD on this side. 2 different disc arts, which again is super appreciative. I super appreciate that. Right, and then let's check out the alternate cover art. Interesting. I kind of like this one though. The newly commissioned artwork that they usually do for these releases, like maybe 8 out of 10 times, I usually pick, you know, this artwork. There is an occasion, you know, occasionally where I will say, man, the original looks really cool. So yeah. So Stormy Monday is out now from Arrow Video. So again, if you're an Arrow fan, if you're an Arrow Video fan, a lot of their releases are super interesting. They pick them on purpose. They're not just like picking movies from the 80s and 70s or what have you and then just putting them out. You know, they're not re-releasing them. They're actually, I can't speak for them, but this is what it feels like. It feels like they're going in and looking at cult movies, you know, movies that are very underappreciated, and movies that are super interesting that maybe nobody has seen, that flew under the radar, and they're getting them restored, and then they're releasing them with really cool packaging, really cool artwork, really cool little specials and extras in it, and you know, they've done a great job at it so far. So kudos to Arrow and Arrow Academy. All right, and last but not least is the Warlock Collection. I freaking love these movies. These were guilty pleasures. Again, if you're a horror fan, this is part of the Vestron Video series, the Collector series. I was. If you're a big horror fan, then you know these movies. This is again an example of, you know, movies that me and my friends would go to Blockbuster Video, you know, and go rent just random horror movies, and that's how we were introduced to a lot of these. And I'm again so glad, like I said in the previous you know, video that I did, I'm so glad that Arrow Video is doing this Vestron series, because Vestron is they put out some of the best bad horror movies, if that makes sense, or cheesy horror movies, but they're so loved, you know, by horror fans. And again, this is another group. It does have Warlock the Armageddon, and Warlock 3, The End of Innocence. I don't think that I've seen part 3, so I'm interested in checking that one out. And this artwork looks pretty cool as well. I dig that. And then here goes the back here. Right on. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this open. This one has a sticker. I looked out the whole time, and the last one, I have a sticker. All right. Oops, I think I just stuck that on something I wasn't supposed to. All right. Super cool. All right. So this is disc 1 here. It does have Warlock, and then Warlock 2 and 3 on this side. Same disc art, but that's okay because this disc art looks super damn awesome. So you can see there. Let's get a little closer look. Super cool. All right, and then here goes the front, back, and spine for Warlock, the Warlock Collection. This one comes out July 25th from Lionsgate. Again, if you're a horror fan, you're gonna want to pick this up. If you've picked up any, or you know, the other Vestron Video you know, releases so far, you're definitely gonna want to pick this one up as well. This is I believe it's number 11. Let me double check. Yeah, number 11, the Vestron series. As you can see there, super cool. All right, and then just to kind of go skim through it real quick, if you have not seen, you know, the last video, I just kind of like Pick them up. My Blu-ray buyer's guide for Kong Skull Island. This is Kong Skull Island 3D, Kong Skull Island 4K Ultra HD, Kong Skull Island on standard Blu-ray, the Best Buy exclusive steelbook for Kong Skull Island. This one does include 4K Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray, and then the digital copy. This was my pick. This was my pick out of the bunch. This has everything. Does cost, it does run maybe a little bit more. I think it was like $35, but that one's a good one. That one's nice. If you don't care about all that, then standard or 3D is fine as well. And then here goes the Target exclusive lenticular slipcover for Kong Skull Island. Now, a lot of people say, well, you forgot the Walmart one. No, I mean, I intentionally didn't get the Walmart one. Just because I didn't, they were only doing, from what I could tell from my Walmart anyway, they didn't have the Walmart exclusive individually packaged. It was bundled in a 2-pack with Godzilla, and I didn't want to spend $30 on those movies. I didn't need to. So yeah, that's why I didn't. But anyway, that's all we got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you dug this video at all in any way, please give this video a big thumbs up. It helps get the video out there to more people. And if you want to purchase any of these titles, if you dig any of these titles, there will be links down in the description below. You guys don't have to purchase them from there, but if you do, it does help me out a lot. So it's much appreciated. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, because we got many videos coming. And you know, if you're a new subscriber, hello, thank you so much for subscribing. You know, we're growing pretty quickly, and it's all thanks to you guys out there. Yeah, I don't think you guys understand how much I appreciate you guys. And like I said, I'm still working on a giveaway. You know, we've already hit 2,000. We're actually starting to lean towards 2,500 very soon. I'm still working on a giveaway. I'm still talking to some people, things like that. I want to make it good for you guys, because you guys have supported me so far in this little journey, you know. And you know, I really want to show my appreciation to you guys. So like I said, be on the lookout for that giveaway as well. It's coming. It is. I know it's been a while, but it is coming. I promise. And with all that being said, we will catch you next time.